The ETFs hit 100 billion in assets. This is just the Bitcoin ETFs. The Bitcoin ETFs have soaked up more than 5% of the supply already, and that's within 10 months. 10 months, guys. Not even a year. In 10 months, 5% of the supply. Do the math. In another 10 months, that's going to be at least 10% of the supply. Supply shock is going to be real. That's assuming that the pace stays the same, which you guys know will not be. The pace will accelerate because the FOMO will increase, especially when the new administration comes in and starts putting Bitcoin on its balance sheet and everyone turns super bullish and more pro-crypto. So there's just not enough to go around, guys. So my point is, pick up what you can now, grab what you can, because things next year are even going to get crazier. There will be even more FOMO from Wall Street, from everyone around the world. Retail will get FOMO-ish too. Right now, Google searches and everything are still showing that, retail's not really in it. Retail is going to come back. Retail is going to come back hard too. Maybe not so much for Bitcoin, but like the alts and everything, memes, it's going to explode. Everything is going to come back really, really strong. And the FOMO is going to be all around. So we're at the beginnings of this bull run. Even though it's been so great, this is really the beginnings. And it's going to be marvelous. Yesterday's inflow, if you guys care, led by BlackRock once again, no surprise, 773 million. I have a feeling today is going to be absolutely monstrous. It's going to be even better than yesterday. It's going to go up even higher. What else is there to say? Bitcoin, in terms of a currency, is now the 12th largest in the world in terms of a dollar amount. Okay, surpassed Taiwan dollars. It's bigger than the Swiss franc. It's about to surpass the Australian and Brazilian dollars. If you think about that for a second, it's the 12th largest, most valuable currency already. Just think about that for a second. This is a digital asset created out of thin air by a couple of guys in their basement. Think about it. Think about how far we've come in 15 years. And as a market cap, Bitcoin is now sitting at number 7, right below Amazon. We are above Tesla, Meta, Silver, and we're right below Amazon. And we push up a little bit more, we will be above Amazon and Google soon. And then we'll be right below Microsoft. And it's fitting because next month, Saylor, Big Daddy Saylor, is going to make a presentation to Microsoft's board and make a case why they should be buying Bitcoin with their $100 billion worth of cash is sitting around. And if Microsoft, and they're going to put it to a vote too, if Microsoft decides to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet, think about it. You think Nvidia is not going to follow? Apple is not going to follow? Google and Amazon, they're not going to follow? As soon as Microsoft votes and decides, yes, we're going to put Bitcoin on our balance sheet, all these guys will, because they have hundreds of billions of dollars of cash just sitting there being wasted because of inflation. And they can't do anything with that cash because of all these antitrust stuff that's going to happen, because they can't make any acquisitions. They can't. Amazon can't do anything for fears that Walmart or anyone else is going to sue them. Same thing with Google, same thing with Apple, and same thing with Nvidia. They're going to be sued left and right if they try to acquire anyone else. So if that happens, this breakout is going to go up even further. It's going to be tremendous. You know, we're ready there. I mean, we're about to break 100, but you know, when it does, I don't know where we're going ahead. I mean, after 100, guys, I mean, I'll show you guys. I don't even know how to chart it because there's no lines I could draw after 100. It's all like just guesses. I guess you could try to do Fibonacci levels or something, but like beyond 100, it's just open air. It's like going to space and you're just trying to like, you know, it's just all discovery at that point. Like I really don't know. There's nothing above there. After 100, we could go straight up to 110, 120. You know, you just don't know when it's going to stop. And here's the exciting thing. If you're looking at where we are right now, exciting as it has been, the parabolic phase actually starts after where we are. If you look at the last few cycles, let's say the last cycle, man, the last cycle went up 600% after this point, and the one before that went up 500% or 490%. Man, so we still have a long way to go, guys. We still have a long way to go. Besides Bitcoin, we got a lot of other crypto. All right, we got Ethereum, we got Solana, we got meme coins, we got a lot of other chains. At some point, the dominance is going to flip, and that's when others are going to get stronger, right? Ethereum has been very weak. A lot of people have been asking about Ethereum. I think Solana has absolutely eaten Ethereum's lunch. That's why Solana's interest is sky high right now. Meme coins interest sky high right now. But today, Ethereum got a little break, shot up today, 9%. So maybe that's the start of something. But I do still think Solana is going to have a very, very good cycle. But at some point, we're going to see more liquidity, more money going to the alts when Bitcoin dominance starts coming down a little bit, right? Just not at that point yet. We're being led by Bitcoin, and every cycle, that's how it is. Every cycle, we're led by Bitcoin, as it should be, because Bitcoin is the first and the greatest, and that's why I always preach, you gotta have Bitcoin in your portfolio no matter what. There's too many people that come in this cycle and only populate their portfolio with memes and alts, and that's not the right way to do it. You gotta have Bitcoin. You gotta have that stability in your portfolio. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong. And then when altcoin season comes, that's when the gains of alts take over. But before then, you're going to wish you had Bitcoin.